Alright, so imagine stepping into a world so realistic you can almost feel the rain on your skin and hear the rustling of leaves in the wind. In today's video, we're going to explore 20 new AAA games with next-gen graphics that redefine what we thought was possible in gaming. From mind-blowing visuals to worlds that are more alive than ever, these titles are pushing the boundaries of technology and immersion. So let's get started then. Intergalactic: The Heretic Prophet is an upcoming action-adventure game developed by Naughty Dog and published by Sony Interactive Entertainment, exclusively for the PlayStation 5. Set thousands of years in the future, the game follows veteran bounty hunter Jordan A. Munn, voiced by Tati Gabrielle, as she becomes stranded on the remote planet Simperia while tracking the notorious Five Aces criminal syndicate. The game explores themes of faith, isolation, and survival, with a narrative influenced by classic anime like Akira and Cowboy Bebop. I think it will have a deep, character-driven story with rich world-building and emotional depth. The blend of sci-fi elements with philosophical themes is intriguing, and Naughty Dog's track record suggests a high-quality experience. I'm particularly interested in how the game will handle the balance between action and narrative. The game was officially announced during the Game Awards in December 2024, but as of now, no specific release date has been confirmed. It is being developed exclusively for the PlayStation 5, with a potential PC release to follow at a later date.
Well, you're right, it checks out. He's hiding out around the Superior Moon.
Excellent.
How is that excellent? He's next to fucking Simperia. No one has left that planet in over 600 years. Anyone who even flies close to it is never heard from again.
Superstitions.
No. Superstitions are the crazy rumors about what happened on that planet. These are facts.
You worry too much.
You know what I worry just right about? I say we wait for him to leave, or how about we find a new lead? He's not worth it. I'm wasting my time, aren't I?
Can you please claim him? I don't need another hunter swooping in.
Who is swooping? No one is crazy enough to go there.
He clearly is.
He is clearly desperate.
And so am I, so claim him, or I will find another agent.
Anyone else will deal with your fucking shit. Okay, alright, you know what? There, you're the boss.
Thank you.
Listen, kid. I'll see you on the other side.
Ghost of Yōtei is an upcoming action-adventure game developed by Sucker Punch Productions. Set in 1603, the game follows Atsu, a female warrior seeking vengeance against the Yōtei Six, a group responsible for her family's death. The game features an open-world environment in the snowy landscapes of Ezo, modern-day Hokkaido, with new weapons like dual katanas and kusarigama, and introduces supernatural elements inspired by Japanese folklore. From what I've seen in the trailers so far, Ghost of Yōtei promises a rich narrative and immersive gameplay, building upon the foundation laid by Ghost of Tsushima. The new setting and protagonist offer a fresh perspective, and the inclusion of supernatural elements adds an intriguing twist. I'm particularly excited about the enhanced combat mechanics and the opportunity to explore the diverse terrains of Ezo. The game is scheduled for release on October 2nd, 2025, exclusively for PlayStation 5. While a PC version hasn't been confirmed, future ports have not been ruled out.
Lord Saito.
What are we going to do with this one, Saito?
I'm sorry it came to this, little wolf.
Situ Rainu. Why do you always call me that?
It means one who is easily lost in the hunt.
I have to go home. Back where all this started.
The Blood of Dawnwalker is an upcoming single-player dark fantasy action RPG developed by Rebel Wolves, set in a plague-ridden 14th century Europe where vampires have overthrown feudal lords. Players assume the role of Cohen, a Dawnwalker, a being caught between humanity and vampirism, tasked with saving his family within 30 in-game days, navigating a world filled with moral dilemmas and supernatural threats. The game emphasizes player choice, with a narrative sandbox design that allows for multiple story outcomes based on decisions and the passage of time. I think this game offers a fresh take on the RPG genre, blending time-sensitive quests with deep narrative choices. The Gothic setting and the protagonist's dual nature promise a compelling experience that challenges traditional notions of good and evil. I think the involvement of former Witcher 3 developers adds credibility to the game's potential for rich storytelling and immersive gameplay. While no official release date has been announced, The Blood of Dawnwalker is expected to launch in 2026 on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC.
They spread the plague just as well as adults.
And there's only one way to stamp out this sickness.
No! Not just a runner, but a fighter, too. Had we met under a different moon, things might have ended
Lunka! My sister. She needs help. Fast. Please, let us pass through. I beg of you. Please. Please. I don't know. How?
I am life. I am death. I am everything in between. I have watching your little valley. Pestilence, famine, killing, blood spilled carelessly like water. Things will be different now. For all of you.
MindsEye is a narrative-driven, single-player action-adventure game developed by Build a Rocket Boy and published by IO Interactive, set in the near-future desert metropolis of Red Rock City. Players assume the role of Jacob Diaz, a former soldier equipped with a mysterious neural implant called the MindsEye, leading him to uncover hidden conspiracies involving AI, corporate espionage, and political corruption. The game features intense third-person combat, high-speed driving sequences, and a richly detailed world shaped by advanced technology and human ambition. I think MindsEye offers a compelling blend of storytelling and action, reminiscent of cinematic thrillers. I think the game's faux pen world design provides a focused narrative experience while maintaining the illusion of an open world. I think the involvement of former GTA producer Leslie Benzies adds credibility to the game's potential for immersive gameplay. MindsEye is scheduled for release on June 10, 2025 for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC via Steam and Epic Games Store.
Man with machine.
This city loves me, Marco. I can spin this like I always do.
I will not let them fucking stop me!
Doom: The Dark Ages is an upcoming single-player first-person shooter developed by ID Software and published by Bethesda Softworks, serving as a prequel to Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal. Set in a dark fantasy medieval world, players step into the blood-stained boots of the Doom Slayer during a brutal war against Hell, featuring grounded combat with new weapons like the Shield Saw and Skull Crusher, and the ability to pilot massive Atlan mechs and ride cybernetic dragons. The game emphasizes a more strategic, iron tank combat style, moving away from the acrobatic gameplay of its predecessors. I think this shift to a medieval setting offers a fresh and intriguing take on the franchise, blending dark fantasy elements with Doom's signature intensity. The introduction of new mechanics such as piloting mechs and riding dragons adds exciting depth to the gameplay, and the game's focus on a more cinematic narrative will provide a compelling backstory to the iconic Doom Slayer. It is scheduled for release on May 15, 2025 for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC, and will be available on Xbox Game Pass at launch.
Creed. We need him.
Launch the Slayer.
Impact confirmed. The Slayer has been activated.
I can never rule as king.
stronger than maybe even you.
Ninja Gaiden 4 is an upcoming action-adventure hack-and-slash game co-developed by Team Ninja and Platinum Games, marking the franchise's return after over a decade. Set in a dystopian near-future Tokyo plagued by the resurgence of the Dark Dragon, the game introduces Yakumo, a young ninja from the Raven clan, as the new protagonist, while series veteran Ryu Hayabusa also plays a significant role. Yakumo wields the Blood Raven form, allowing him to manipulate blood into deadly weapons, adding a fresh dynamic to the fast-paced combat. I think this blend of new and classic elements revitalizes the series, offering both nostalgia and innovation. The introduction of Yakumo provides a fresh perspective, while Ryu's presence ensures continuity for longtime fans, and the game's setting and mechanics promise an exhilarating experience that honors the franchise's legacy. Ninja Gaiden 4 is scheduled for release in fall 2025 on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC, and will be available on Xbox Game Pass from day one.
No escape. Ryu Hayabusa.
Whatever your clan is plotting, it ends here. So you've come, Raven.
Back off, Hayabusa. I will execute my mission.
The Witcher 4, officially unveiled at the Game Awards 2024, is the first installment in a new trilogy developed by CD Projekt Red, featuring Ciri as the main protagonist in a dark fantasy world powered by Unreal Engine 5. Set after the events of The Witcher 3, Wild Hunt, the game explores Ciri's journey as an aspiring monster hunter, with Geralt making a supporting appearance. The developers aim to expand player agency by offering more narrative choices and enhancing gameplay flexibility, drawing on their experience with Cyberpunk 2077. I think this shift to Ciri as the lead character offers a fresh perspective, allowing players to explore new facets of the Witcher universe. The use of Unreal Engine 5 will provide a more immersive and visually stunning experience. The emphasis on player choice and narrative depth will appeal to both longtime fans and newcomers. The Witcher 4 is currently in full production, with a release expected no earlier than 2027, and is planned for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC platforms.
Forgive me, daughter. 'Twere my only choice.
I shall be the bringer of salvation.
A Witcher? Witcher! Whose kind did ye take? Nay, you can't. 'Tis tradition. Chosen she is, by the gods!
No! You chose her. Back to the village. Go, now. Nay! I must save them! Save the village! Save yourself! Run! To shelter! To your father! Run!
She were to go to the woods. The chosen one. His tradition.
Oh no, no, no.
It's all we wanted. For her to go to the woods. To go to the gods.
Gods? There are no gods here. There are only monsters.
Death Stranding 2 On the Beach is an upcoming action-adventure game developed by Kojima Productions. The game continues the story of Sam Porter Bridges, portrayed by Norman Reedus, as he embarks on a new mission to save humanity, joined by returning characters like Fragile and Higgs, and new faces such as Elle Fanning's Tomorrow and George Miller's Tarman. Set 11 months after the formation of the United Cities of America, the narrative unfolds across diverse landscapes, including a striking opening scene in Mexico. I think this sequel enhances the original's strengths, offering improved combat, deeper progression systems, and a more engaging storyline that reflects on themes of isolation and connection. The game's use of the Decima engine and PS5 capabilities will deliver a visually stunning and immersive experience. The addition of new characters and the reimagined narrative will provide a fresh yet familiar journey for fans of the series. Death Stranding 2 On the Beach is scheduled for release on June 26, 2025 for PlayStation 5 with no current plans for other platforms.
I couldn't protect you.
I tried to jump us out of there. But I could only take my equipment with me. And I couldn't possibly think of Lou like that. There was no way for the two of us to escape together. The best I could hope for was to jump Lou out. Just Lou.
I've been alone this whole time.
You're wrong. Death can tear us apart. We'll always be connected. We will always be with you, no matter what. You will never, ever be alone.
This time, I'll make a lasting connection with the lady in red. The perfect ending humanity deserves.
For the sake of the future, we must all come together. As a barrier to the bad, and a gateway to the good. All hands, brace for launch.
world divided, made whole. With a few sticks for encouragement. The UCA's precursor, the United States of America, had a prominent gun culture. A distinctly American philosophy, and one which would appear to have spread to this continent. The more we seek to unite the people with metaphorical ropes, the more essential sticks seem to become.
DHB Magellan. Integrate! Everyone, hold on tight.
Directive 8020 is an upcoming interactive drama and survival horror game developed by Supermassive Games. As the fifth installment in the Dark Pictures anthology and the first of its second season, the game follows the crew of the colony ship Cassiopeia, which crash lands on the distant planet Tau Ceti F. Players will navigate a narrative influenced by classic sci-fi horror films, confronting an alien organism capable of mimicking humans, with gameplay that includes stealth mechanics and decision-driven outcomes. I think Directive 8020 offers a fresh and thrilling direction for the series, blending intense survival elements with a compelling sci-fi narrative. The game's emphasis on player choice and atmospheric tension promises an engaging experience that challenges trust and decision-making. I think the addition of new tools and mechanics like the multifunctional utility strap will enhance gameplay depth and immersion. Directive 8020 is scheduled for release on October 2nd, 2025, and will be available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC.
Do you think Williams knows more about this substance than he's letting on? No! You can't take any chances with him.
It can manipulate its physical appearance. It's changing its cellular structure. It's replicating the human form. It's replacing us.
I know this will be difficult to hear, but if you're still out there, you deserve the truth.
Tides of Annihilation is an upcoming fantasy action-adventure game developed by Eclipse Glow Games, set in a distorted supernatural version of modern London. Players control Gwendolyn, the last survivor of an outworld invasion who gains the ability to command spectral knights from Arthurian legend to battle monstrous foes and restore reality. The game features a dynamic combat system, allowing players to wield various weapons and abilities, and includes over 30 boss encounters, offering an estimated 30 hours of gameplay. I think Tides of Annihilation presents a unique blend of Arthurian myth and modern fantasy, creating a compelling narrative backdrop. The integration of legendary knights and the protagonist's evolving abilities promise engaging combat mechanics. The game's atmospheric rendition of London and its rich lore will captivate players seeking a deep and immersive experience. The game is scheduled for release in 2026, with platforms including PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC via Steam and Epic Games Store.
Holy Grail. Blood. This is a feast only for the king. Can't escape from your doomed fate.
Gwendolyn, this is your final warning.
My quarrel lies not with you, but I will take back everything that belongs to me. Even if the price is my soul.
Gears of War E-Day is an upcoming third-person shooter developed by the Coalition and People Can Fly, serving as a prequel set 14 years before the original game. The story follows young soldiers Marcus Phoenix and Dom Santiago as they confront the sudden emergence of the Locust Horde during Emergence Day in the city of Kelowna. The game aims to revisit the franchise's horror roots, offering a more linear experience with a focus on emotional storytelling and intense combat. I think this game will offer a compelling return to the series' origins, emphasizing the brotherhood between Marcus and Dom. The game's setting during the initial Locust invasion provides a fresh perspective on the early days of the war. The use of Unreal Engine 5 will deliver impressive visuals and immersive environments. The game is expected to release in late 2026, aligning with the franchise's 20th anniversary. It will be available on Xbox Series X and S and PC platforms. Chrono Odyssey is an upcoming next-generation action MMORPG developed by Chrono Studio and published by Kakao Games. Set in a vast, seamless open world, the game features dynamic, action-based combat mechanics centered around time manipulation, allowing players to experience a rich narrative and immersive gameplay. Players can explore diverse biomes, engage in large-scale PvP and PvE battles, and utilize chronotectors to alter time, enhancing strategic combat and exploration. I think Chrono Odyssey offers a compelling blend of traditional MMORPG elements with innovative time-based mechanics, promising a fresh experience for fans of the genre. The game's emphasis on real-time combat and extensive character customization adds depth and replayability. The integration of Unreal Engine 5 will deliver stunning visuals and a more immersive world. The game is scheduled for release in Q4 2025 with platforms including PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. A global beta test is anticipated before launch. Hell Is Us is an upcoming third-person action-adventure game developed by Rogue Factor and published by Nacon, set in a war-torn Eastern European country named Hadea. Players control Raimi, a former United Nations peacekeeper who returns to Hadea to search for his missing parents, only to find the country plagued by supernatural creatures known as Hollow Walkers, following a mysterious event called the Calamity. The game features a semi-open world where players explore diverse environments, combat formidable enemies using melee weapons like swords and axes, and utilize a drone companion to aid in survival. Notably, Hell Is Us omits traditional gameplay aids such as maps, quest markers, and compass, encouraging players to rely on environmental storytelling and their instincts to navigate the world. I think Hell Is Us offers a refreshing approach to exploration and storytelling by removing conventional guidance systems, allowing for a more immersive and personal experience. The blend of atmospheric horror and action-adventure elements promises a compelling narrative that delves into themes of human conflict and supernatural phenomena. Hell Is Us is scheduled for release on September 4th, 2025, and will be available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC platforms. Marvel 1943: Rise of Hydra is an upcoming third-person action-adventure game developed by Skydance New Media and published by PlayOn, set during World War II. The narrative follows a young Steve Rogers, Captain America, Azuri, the Black Panther of the 1940s, Gabriel Jones of the Howling Commandos, and Nanali, a Wakandan spy in occupied Paris, as they form an uneasy alliance to thwart Hydra's sinister plans. The game is inspired by the 2010 Marvel comic series Captain America: Black Panther: Flags of Our Fathers. I think it offers a unique blend of historical fiction and superhero action, providing fresh perspectives on iconic characters. The game's setting in World War II-era Paris promises rich storytelling and immersive environments. The ensemble cast and the collaboration with Marvel Games ensure a compelling narrative experience. The game is scheduled for release in 2025 and will be available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC platforms.
Rooftops. Be careful, Stanwasami.
When am I not?
It's better if I tackle this one alone.
You may encounter some obstacles.
That won't be a problem.
Our cat friend is definitely here too. By the look of things, he's not very far ahead.
The American boy is right on your heels.
Who the hell are you?
If you wanted us dead, we'd be dead. So what do you want?
Answers.
That's far enough! Stay out of my way! Stand aside! I do not take orders from anyone!
I don't have time for this.
Neither do I.
Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater is an upcoming remake of the 2004 classic Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, developed by Konami using Unreal Engine 5. Set during the Cold War in 1964, players control Naked Snake on a mission to rescue a Russian scientist and confront his former mentor, the Boss. The game retains the original stealth action gameplay while introducing modern enhancements, including improved graphics, updated controls, and a dynamic camouflage system that reflects real-time environmental interactions. I think this remake will captivate both longtime fans and newcomers with its faithful recreation of the original's story and mechanics. The integration of modern technology promises to elevate the immersive experience, making the jungle environments and intense boss battles more engaging. The attention to detail, such as the permanent battle scars on Snake's body, adds a layer of realism and emotional depth to the narrative. It is scheduled for release on August 28, 2025, and will be available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and Windows PC platforms.
Why'd you come back? There's nothing for you here. Go home. Go back to your boss.
I still have the Shagohod and the legacy. There is nothing America can do to stop us. I'm not finished yet!
Jurassic Park Survival is an upcoming single-player action-adventure game developed by Saber Interactive, set immediately after the events of the 1993 film. Players assume the role of Dr. Maya Joshi, an InGen scientist left behind on Isla Nublar, navigating the island's dangers and uncovering hidden truths. The game emphasizes stealth and exploration, allowing players to experience iconic locations and scenarios from the original movie, such as the aftermath of the T-Rex attack and the fate of the trapped Velociraptor. I think it will offer a fresh perspective on the beloved franchise, focusing on survival and discovery rather than action. The inclusion of familiar elements and settings will likely resonate with longtime fans. I think the game's emphasis on atmosphere and tension will provide an immersive experience that captures the essence of the original film. The game is currently in development with no official release date announced. It is planned for release on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC platforms, and is expected to launch in late 2025.
Is anyone there?
Mafia: The Old Country is an upcoming action-adventure game developed by Hangar 13 and published by 2K Games, serving as a prequel to the original Mafia series. Set in early 1900s. Sicily, the game follows Enzo Favara, a young man who rises from a childhood of forced labor in sulfur mines to become a member of the Teresi crime family. Players will experience a linear, narrative-driven story that delves into the origins of organized crime in the region, with a focus on cinematic storytelling and immersive environments. I think this Mafia game will offer a compelling return to the series' roots, emphasizing a deep, linear narrative over expansive open-world gameplay. The choice to set the game in early 20th century Sicily provides a rich historical backdrop that enhances the storytelling experience. The game's use of Unreal Engine 5 will deliver stunning visuals and a more immersive world. The game is scheduled for release on August 8, 2025, and will be available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC via Steam and Nvidia GeForce Now.
You again.
Dying Light. The Beast is an upcoming standalone survival horror game developed by Techland, set to release in summer 2025. The game follows Kyle Crane, the protagonist from the original Dying Light, who escapes over a decade of captivity and experimentation by a militia aiming to weaponize the zombie virus. Set in the rural region of Castor Woods, players will navigate the open world using Crane's enhanced parkour abilities and a 4x4 vehicle, facing off against new enemies and uncovering a deeper narrative. I think this standalone game will offer a compelling return to the series' roots, with a more narrative-driven experience and refined gameplay mechanics. The addition of superhuman abilities and a new setting promises to refresh the franchise while maintaining its core elements. The game's emphasis on survival and exploration will appeal to both longtime fans and newcomers. The game is scheduled for release in summer 2025 and will be available on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, and PC.
who's the real beast here?
Silent Hill F is an upcoming survival horror game developed by Neobards Entertainment and published by Konami Digital Entertainment. Set in 1960s Japan, it follows Hinako Shimizu, a high school student navigating the eerie town of Ibisugaoka, which is overtaken by spores and grotesque monsters. The game emphasizes psychological horror, blending traditional Silent Hill elements with Japanese cultural themes and body horror. I think Silent Hill F will offer a refreshing departure from the series' previous Western settings, immersing players in a uniquely unsettling Japanese environment. The absence of firearms and focus on melee combat, along with puzzle solving and exploration, promises a return to the franchise's roots. The collaboration with Ryu Kishi07 and composer Akira Yamaoka will deliver a compelling narrative and atmospheric score that fans expect. The game is scheduled for release on PlayStation 5, Windows PC, and Xbox Series X and S. While an official release date has not been announced, it is available for pre-order and wishlist on platforms like Amazon, GameStop, and Steam.
ひなこ、もう時間がないのよ。あなたが生かされたということは、ここに至ってもまだ迷いがあるということなのね。あなたがそれに悩める時間はもう尽きかけている。
あなたは誰なの？さっきからなんで何もわからないふりをしているの？私はね、あんたをすぐに殺すこともできたんだよ。全部奪ったな。全部私から奪ったな。
それではお別れを。あなたが幸せをつかんでくれることを願っています。
Grand Theft Auto 6 is the highly anticipated action-adventure game from Rockstar Games set in the expansive, fictional state of Leonida, a vibrant reimagining of Florida featuring the iconic Vice City. Players will follow dual protagonists, Jason Duval, a former soldier entangled with drug smugglers, and Lucia Caminos, the series' first non-optional female lead, recently released from prison after a self-defense conviction. The narrative draws inspiration from the infamous Bonnie and Clyde duo, promising a gripping tale of crime and survival. I think the recently released second trailer has elevated anticipation to new heights, showcasing not just cinematic sequences, but also in-game footage captured on PlayStation 5. The trailer's soundtrack, featuring tracks like Hot Together by the Pointer Sisters and Everybody Have Fun Tonight by Wang Chung, enriches the game's 1980s-inspired atmosphere. The dynamic between Jason and Lucia hints at a deep, evolving storyline that could redefine character-driven narratives in open-world games. Grand Theft Auto 6 is slated for release on May 26, 2026, exclusively for PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S. While a PC version hasn't been confirmed, Rockstar Games has indicated that future announcements may address this platform.
Trust me, this place is just the start for us.
Ring the bell! Shot ready!
The only thing that matters is who you know and what you got.
Gonna do this? We're doing it right.
Yo, D, this full effect?
They got your name, address, they got everything.
Us cops, we gotta protect each other.
Like,
You and me, Lou. We got this.
We got it.
Say my city, baby! I said city!
Come to Bill's Annihilation today. We got more guns than a law allows.
Hey.
Thanks for sticking around and diving into the future of gaming with me. These 20 AAA games aren't just about fun, they're a glimpse into the power of next-gen tech and where this industry is headed. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more epic game rundowns, and drop a comment letting me know which game blew your mind the most. Until next time, stay sharp, stay hyped, and keep playing.